Wow. Hello, welcome back to a new reaction episode. And for today we have the final episode of Gaya's Película, or like in the movies. Episode 8, with last ending, which really sucks knowing what happened. And now we have the last episode. I don't know how to feel actually. It's like so double with that feeling what happened.
Yeah, I definitely don't want it to be over. Um, I enjoyed this series a lot, and having it over and having it end on the note that it seems to be, it's it kind of catches you in the feels real quick.
Yeah. Well, like this series has been great indeed, with storylines and everything, and the fact that we are already with the last episode right now, not knowing what's going to happen, it makes me a bit scared. But yeah,
See, I don't think I'm scared. I think I'm more sad right now, and I don't know how going into it sad is gonna work, but
yeah,
I guess we'll see.
we are going to see it indeed. I guess we should just start and see what happens. This is making me so confused in where we are. They are sitting next to each other like this. I feel so bad for him. I want to hug him. I also want to hug him. I want to hug both. I hope they will be talking about it before he's completely away.
Because I get both sides of this, but like they should have been able to take this by themselves, not have their family butt into everything. That's
Yeah.
what makes me mad.
I know they
Like
want the best for
literally
both of
Anna,
them, but
yeah, literally Anna is the only one that had their best interest in my opinion, like their best
yeah,
interest at heart. The other two were only worried about what it could do to one side or the other.
yeah,
Like, I don't care if you've been hurt. You don't put your experiences onto someone else. You just don't.
no,
And that's exactly what the uncle was doing.
yeah, but also you two did with telling about his past relationship, and he doesn't really want him to end up like that again.
Yeah.
I believe they have like the best thing for them, what they really wanted it, but they shouldn't have meddled with it. They should have just left it on their own and see what happens.
Kasi,
So, once again, you're gonna tell him your experiences and expect him to do
Yeah.
hindi namin alam
what
kung
you're
darating
doing.
ba ulit.
Like, yeah.
But honestly, I think what he just told that actually might help Carl in this way. What happened before, not,
Kwento
but
mo
maybe
sa akin,
this.
hulaan ko na lang. Oh, taray.
I think somewhere this is gonna help. Carl.
I hope so, but
Pero Carl, I have a favor.
so what is he saying? It's like, don't. I don't understand. Is he saying, don't love anybody because I'm getting my heart broken? Because that's some bullshit too.
I don't know. I feel like he's more saying like, try to have a what you. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I think that he's more like, just try your best in everything, and what happens? I don't know. It's a bit. Oh.
Like, I understand him being afraid. I do. But he
Yeah.
needs to be free to work through this on his own.
Yeah.
Like, you can give him examples, but you cannot tell him how to feel. Yeah.
I'm glad that he is still his uncle now that he seems. Aw. I feel so bad for him. I want to hug him. I'm glad. I might be sounding bad, but I'm glad that Vlad is away right now. Because right now he realized how he really feels and that he actually is gay.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I want to hug them both.
Like I can understand, this stuff's scary. It really is.
Yeah. Oppa. So how long haven't they seen each other? I guess they will meet each other. I don't know what's going on right now. I mean, we all know how he is when he's drunk. We have seen it in the series.
Yeah. Okay, that's possibly the creepiest bowl I've ever seen in my life.
Which one? I haven't seen it yet.
That she was eating out of.
That's indeed a weird bowl.
Why do I get the feeling that Vlad going out to drink is probably not a good thing?
I feel like he'll be going drunk to here, to girls' room.
Yeah. Yeah, his place.
And I'm curious of what is going to happen then. I hope they will talk to each other.
Yeah, that's all I want. Like, they don't have to be together, just talk.
Yeah.
Like, you can tell he misses him, but...
Yeah.
I just wonder how long it's actually been since he's seen him.
Yeah, I'm curious about that, so indeed. I'm also curious if they block each other so that they don't really have to stay in contact with each other. Oh, are we going to get him going to girl room now? I feel like he will be getting drunk and go to the room.
Wow, did we call that or what?
You're calling it out indeed.
You don't have a key now, sweetie.
I'm sorry I'm laughing, but I see literally the power from Orchid like going underneath the door. See the power of her. I'm sorry for laughing. I have to focus on Siri again. Oh my god, Splat.
He's gotta be drunk off his ass. You don't recognize his voice?
I don't really. Oh,
Oh yeah, he's
why
blasted.
Yeah.
He is blasted.
Why is Flat a little definition of a lost puppy right
Oh!
now? Oops!
Okay. Yeah, a little too much to drink there, honey.
Yeah.
Okay, that was kind of funny.
Why is he always like a little child when he's drunk?
I don't know. Uh-huh.
And baby.
Oh my god. Exactly how
Why
much did you drink?
Too much. I can't with him being drunk. Honestly. He's like a little child. No, it's not obvious, no.
He's like, you threw up on me.
What?
That was kind of mean.
Yeah.
That was kind of mean.
I hope when he is just back to normal the next day that they will talk. I'm glad that they talk about this.
I want them to still be friends, you know, because
Yeah.
I honestly think that if Carl is gonna go through the whole coming out process, the one good friend that he can have to talk him through it is Vlad,
Yeah.
because he's been there, he's still there.
So it's only one day that they didn't see each other? I'm just a bit confused about this.
So basically, in his alternate ending, they'd be together.
I think so. It's a sad reality that a lot of people are going through this because they are not normal for the public. Well, it should be like this for everyone. And gender doesn't matter in this, but
Son of a bitch.
I just wish there was a world where people didn't have to be afraid for who they are and just can be happy for who they are.
You and me both.
Even if this ends sad, um, it really lets you show that how reality can be for a lot of people, because this is reality for a lot of people. Even though they want to be happy with each other, they just can't. Oh my god.
I mean, it definitely makes me feel really lucky that my situation went the way it did.
Yeah.
I know it could have been so much worse.
Yeah. And we should be here for the people who are going through the worst pain.
And I try to be there for people like that.
Yeah. Wow.
Ugh.
I'm glad Anna is there. Like,
Mhm.
Anna's been there from the beginning and she's been the sweetest girl ever.
Hanggang dito lang siya. Hanggang dito lang siya sa lugar na to.
She's a cute daughter.
Mhm. I was still shocked when we found out she was as old as she was. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah. Indeed.
They look like middle schoolers at a dance. Like,
Oh my god, now you're saying it. Wow.
it's like, well, we're sitting by each other. What do we do now? And I will say this: one of the characters that I really liked was Anna.
Yeah. She's been one of my faves in this series in how she was and how helpful she was to both of them. So does this mean that they still end up together or not?
I don't know.
With this scene.
They could definitely do a season 2 of that, and I would not be complaining.
To see where it's going after this. Yeah. Oh yes, I love this part. You seen the last few sentences?
Yeah.
Amazing. I
Mm.
really like that. This is something we all people should know. This is
See how bad
Yes.
my mascara ran all over my face.
till we meet again. Till we meet again doesn't mean that we are getting a season 2. Hopefully.
I hope so.
Wow. Wow.
Like,
Wow.
I definitely hope so. But yeah, I like that series. I like that series a lot.
Yes.
Like, the
Honestly.
actors were great. The writing was great. Like, it
I
didn't
really
have...
like.
It didn't have a lot of the more hashed out, repeated tropes.
No.
Like, that's why I'm loving Filipino series, because they're not following, what everybody else has done. They're actually putting out fresh ideas, and I think that's amazing.
I really like that, yeah. That's what
Mhm.
really makes them all great. And also because they are just series where you can talk about like real life, what we've talked about every week. Those series are so raw that it really makes you let's yeah, it will let you think about life and about how things are, and that's something which I really like.
Yeah, what real people go through. Like, you don't feel like you're
Yes.
watching a character in a story. You feel like you're watching a real person's life, and I definitely like that.
And they can definitely make a season 2 with this ending. They
Mhm.
definitely can. Also, which I really, really like is the fact that it has an open ending. I know a lot of people might not like an open ending like this, and you're like, oh, we would rather have seen them really being together or really being not
Mhm.
together. But I feel like in this way, it lets you portray that this is something I think that they know that this kind of things happens in real life, and with making this kind of ending, I think that they want to tell like um just finish your own story in the way how you want, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just like
Yeah.
make it your story, make it yours if you're going through this, and that's something I don't know why, but I feel like that's the reason why they make it an open ending to show people
Yeah.
like it can go all ways, and it doesn't have to be the one way, you know. It could be
Right.
the
It
going the
doesn't
good
have to
way, the
be
bad
a
way.
concrete,
Yes.
position A to B. You like you said, you can make it your own story,
Yes.
and to be honest, that's the best way to portray a story.
Yeah.
And
You can
this one,
choose yourself
this one
and
made
how
me
to end
happy.
it.
Like, it made me cry, but it made me happy.
Yeah. Even though we don't know in the end if they will be together eventually. You know, if you are looking at the end, they are not together right now. But it doesn't mean that they can not be together forever. And
Right, but
maybe
it
they
seems like
will
they're
find
still
it.
close.
They're
You
still
know,
very close.
and
And maybe they
that's
will feel yeah.
I think that's the important part. Like, they made such a significant change to each other's lives. That I think that
Yes.
if it would have just stopped there and they never contacted each other again, it one I think it would have kind of stunted Carl's growth as a person,
Yes.
and I think Vlad would have seen it as basically just another failure in his love life, instead of putting it to where Carl actually moved forward and admitting who he was and started being himself a little more, and Vlad
Yeah.
felt validated in loving Carl enough to give him his space to become who he was supposed to be. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe I'm thinking too deeply into it, but
Yeah, I
that's
think we all
the
do
way
in
it
this
seems
one.
to me.
Yeah,
Yep.
definitely. Also, I'm glad that they talked eventually, and it shows you that talking in these kind of stuff always can help, you know.
Mhm.
Eventually, talking is one of the best ways to bring something further.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Uh,
I don't.
Communication, like we keep saying that, communication, communication, communication. Like,
Yes, that's like the key of a good relationship or a good friendship, or like communication is a key to everything eventually.
mhm,
Because you're not alone on the planet, and others don't know what you're
exactly,
thinking because every person is different.
exactly.
But yeah, I really, I don't really mind an open ending because it can, you can portray it yourself, you can interpret yourself in how you see its ending. Because what you see in the end, they are probably really good friends, and so we don't know if they will be dating in the future or if they will be eventually not be with each other. And that's what I really like, is that they leave it open, because it's something, maybe they will make a season 2, but it can also be something like to think about. To think about your own story.
Yeah,
Just
because like
don't
the
end it
way
like
they
that.
portrayed it. Yeah, the way they portrayed it, like you get that feeling where, you know, even if they aren't together, it's okay. Because,
Yes.
you know, technically they still have that connection to each other. So it's okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, as far as like like, I definitely want to thank everybody that put together this one, because wow. Just
It's
wow.
amazing, this one, yeah. I have seen series that make me think about life, but this one really just hits me and being like, okay, yeah, this really makes you think about it.
Yeah. Like
And
this one hit so many points that I've actually went through that, you know, you can't help but feel.
yeah,
You know, and with this one, it doesn't have to be, you know, a gay straight thing. You know, you can apply this to any, you know, any situation in your life that you're having trouble with. And I think
yeah,
that's, I don't know if that's what the writer had in mind, but that's kind of the way it comes, you
yes,
know, comes through.
exactly. And with
Wow, it's
the
like,
uncle and with the sister from Flat, like, they shouldn't have meddled, and they should have let it find them out on their own. But
mhm.
I think they both would have like think the best for them. You know, I really think they did it what they could her, but it should have been different. And as for Anna, Anna is such a sweetheart. I loved her the whole series. She's amazing. She's been a supportive friend, which
Yeah,
really helped them both.
I think the reason I liked her approach to everything was because she was looking at it from both their point of views,
Yes.
instead of just you know Judith as his sister or you know his uncle. You know, they weren't looking at it from the other person's perspective. They were just looking at it as, I can't let you hurt my brother or my nephew. Instead, Anna's looking at it like, listen, you know, we got to figure out how to get through this for the best outcome for both of you. And it's like that. That's the only thing that made me, you know, kind of mad about those two was, you know, they were putting uh, their experiences onto the other one, and they weren't taking into consideration what the other person was going through. And I don't like that. But that's my personality. Like if I were to try to help two friends, I'd be looking at it from both perspectives and not just one.
Exactly. Wow. This series has been amazing. Honestly, just
It's turned us
everything
into a
about
couple
the
of
series.
philosophers.
Yes. Like, the series is just so amazing, and just how they did it. I loved every single part of it.
Yeah,
There
I
are
did
moments
too.
that we were hurt, and there are moments where we were really happy. But in the end, it's just like just how life is, you know. They showed you how real
Mhm.
life is, and that really makes me happy to see these kind of representations too. It shows you how real life is, and I only have positive things to say about this series. Honestly,
Mhm.
I really have nothing
Definitely.
bad to say. And the
Nope.
chemistry between the actors are amazing.
Yeah. Oh, every actor on this show was amazing.
Yes,
So
they
definitely
really
thank
all
you to
did
them
such a
for
good
that.
job.
It's like, please cast
Oh
them
my
in other
god.
things. Like, we want to see them again.
Yes, yes, yes. We definitely will want to see them again. Like,
Like
they're amazing. They are amazing.
every actor on this show deserves lots and lots of series. Okay, like.
Yes, the acting was so good.
Yes.
It was really good. I hope they will be winning prizes with this one. Honestly, that will be really awesome. But yeah,
Yeah.
I guess for now, this should be it. Hopefully, they will make a season 2 where we will see each other back in this series. But
I'm hoping.
for this season, for this final episode, it was amazing. I loved every single part of it.
I did
Yeah,
too.
I guess that's it.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah. Bye. Until the next reaction episode. Yay.
Bye, guys.
I'm always so awkward with